Big-time midget racing. It has spawned the careers of many top-name drivers, including newly crowned NASCAR Winston Cup champion Tony Stewart. But big-time midget racing has also meant big-time expense, with exotic power plants costing upwards of $40,000. But there's a new way to go midget racing without breaking the family budget. It's known as the Ford Focus Midget Series, which is the creation of veteran racer Keith Aiea of Scream, small car racing engines and more out of Southern California. The Ford Focus Midget Series is taking the racing world by storm and is revolutionizing the future of midget racing by bringing an affordable series to aspiring drivers throughout the country.
You know, midgets have long been recognized as really a premier training ground for entry-level open-wheel racers that have gone on to careers in Indy cars and NASCAR and everywhere else. The problem has been that because the series weren't managed maybe as good as they could have been, the engine rules in particular have been allowed to get out of hand. Costs on midget engines have gone through the roof in the last 10 years to the point where you can spend as much as $35,000 for a midget engine, and then you're rebuilding it every 6 races. So it's still the best training ground for drivers in this country, but the cost has gotten it to the point where it's out of reach of most young teams. So we wanted to take everything that was good about midget racing and then incorporate some ideas that we've learned from other spec series around the country and put the two together and come up with something where a young guy can come up out of a cart or something and move into this and really get a good experience.
Focus midgets have been tested by some of the biggest names that you will find in racing, such as the 2000 USAC Western States Midget Champion, Wally Pankratz.
Well, I think it's really great because the affordability of it will bring so many more people into the sport, and once that they get past the entry level and they're interested, obviously this is going to help full midget racing, because these kids, as they go on, the next step is a midget, and they have a midget already. They just have to put a full midget engine in it and they have a dirt car. So I mean, the idea of it is perfect as far as I'm concerned. It's going to tech them great car control because they race dirt. They race pavement, so you're going to learn how to manage tires and drive more smoothly and more with your head, because in dirt you're doing rock and roll and you're sliding around. So you're getting best of both worlds, and at such an affordable price that I don't believe you can go wrong with it.
Even kart champ car driver Patrick Carpentier gave the Focus Midget a rave review at a recent testing session at Irwindale Speedway.
Yeah, first time. I love it. I've always wanted to try that. Go to see these car race and the World of Outlaws when they come to Vegas, and man, they look like fun, and they are a lot of fun. It was great. It's fun, it's just to find a good balance between how much you're spinning the wheels and how loose you are and how fast you're going. I think if you're sideways too much, you don't move forward that much. So it's just to find the right balance between the two, but a lot of power with the Focus engine. It's pretty good.
In the world of midget racing, there may not be a more respected name than Steve Lewis. His midgets have won multi-national championships and have captured some of the biggest races in the midget racing world. He too has plenty of positive things to say about this tremendous new series.
Very positive for me, because to me it gives an opportunity for someone that may not be in racing right now to get into racing at a reasonable cost and drive a real race car that's safe, that's going to give them the sensation of a real racing vehicle, and they can get into this with an $8,000 purchase of a Ford Focus engine, and then they can go find a midget chassis that they may already own, put it in, or they can go to Bob East, like this car right here, and get a chassis for $15,000, $17,000. So for $23,000 to $25,000, they can go racing. I think that this is an opportunity for someone to get in to racing and get a fair shot at it, and then if they want to go to the next level, they certainly can. And it's great for us because there's potential talent that's going to be driving these things that we can get up into our system. I mean, we'll go to Ford Focus races and see who's running these things. Maybe there's a potential number 9 driver.
The involvement of Ford Motor Company in this growing series is what gives the Focus Midgets its foundation of affordability. With a power plant taken right from its highly popular Ford Focus street car, the twin-cam Z-Tech engine puts out great horsepower with tremendous reliability. All of these benefits, it's no wonder that the Ford Focus Midget Series is quickly becoming the hottest commodity in the racing world. Affordability, versatility, experience, and exposure. 4 great reasons why the Ford Focus Midget Series is the best value in racing that's sure to take your racing experience to a brand new level. For more information about this great series, log on to the World Wide Web at www.focusmidgets.com.